20th anniversary on sale. 11.19. Ultra. I'm gonna need these pop-ups. It's trying to sell me. Let me know stuff is available.
Wow, who's trying to sell you something?
I forgot the site, but every time games drop, I get a notification. I don't need to buy nothing else. Got enough.
Yeah, you really do.
Got too much at once. That's the problem. I got another game coming tomorrow.
Do you?
Yep. The one I was hype over. The one in Tokyo. Ghostwire.
And
I read something about it today too. They had 4 different people at IGN test out how long it took to beat. They said their fastest their fastest player beat it in 15 hours. Their slowest player beat it in 24 hours.
I don't,
And 2 other people were like, I beat it in 14, 15 hours, but I probably could have beat it maybe 2-3 hours sooner if I didn't do, these side quests here or whatever. So we'll see. It'd be something nice to do when we don't have the kids and me and you ain't got nothing planned. Around the time you like, all right, I want to go do my own thing.
I still want to finish. What's it call it? That thing?
What?
It Takes Two. Always starting stuff we
I
don't
don't even want
finish.
to play it no more, honestly. It was one of those games.
What? We didn't really get anywhere.
It was one of those games you play when nothing else is out, and at the time we were playing it, nothing else was out. We was playing strictly Call of Duty and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
I mean, I'm being honest. We were playing Call of
Are
Duty.
you?
We were playing Call of Duty. We were doing that for a good little minute.
I didn't know you put us on.
Candid camera.
Hello, everyone.
Still do what you're doing.
I was trying to post something like an update, like
yeah,
this,
go ahead.
and
I did mine not so long ago.
Oh well, then I can just mooch off yours.
I ain't tagged you, so just finish doing what you was doing.
I just deleted.
I did it spur the moment. You just say
spur of the milk.
Spur of the moment,
dude. Over. I can't believe you did that. All right, I just got.
What you do is share the post and then boom.
I already shared it though. I didn't want to do it twice. I wanted to be like, "Hola," relax.
Yeah, I got you.
Move that. Is that always like that? Yeah.
Like that.
I don't like. Maybe you should turn the light back on. All right, guys, we're still dealing with our camera life. Or wait, can you just turn that up?
What?
Like the brightness?
Think it can get no brighter. I can attempt.
We're still new to the camera life. Oh wait, I can just turn our camera on.
It's at its brightest.
Whitewash.
Let's go.
Look at us now. We look like ghosts. Turn it down a little bit. Nah, let's keep with the ghost life. Look at us now. Look at us. You're not looking. We look all right. Though.
Game time. Finish it. I mean, we could play It Takes Two and stream it. I think everybody would have a ball to watch us play.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be fun?
Well, we playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands right now. Just dropped today, and I think she's gonna have a ball on that. And that, my friends, is why we're probably not going to play It Takes Two.
Before I start yelling at him for getting me all excited about It Takes Two, now he's about to get me in another game. Welcome! Thank you for joining! We are the Blerdy Company.
It's Friday, March 25th.
Woo woo.
We hope everybody had a good week.
Yes.
Our week has been interesting.
What? It's been a lot. It's been a lot
going on. But the plus side for me right now
Mhm.
is I got some new games to play. Call of Duty's doing double XP this weekend, so that's going to be a tough one to pull away from because I just naturally jump on there for the double XP, rank up, and then get off.
Double XP.
My tolerance level with Call of Duty's always been love and hate. So 1 minute it's up here, and then the next minute it's down here.
Yes. I mean, he got me into Call of Duty, and now is legit all I play.
Yeah, like I got on it last night and it was cool, but like I said, Wonderland's drop. I played an hour of it today when I was supposed to be working. Anybody that works from home, you know what that life is like.
I was gonna say, y'all know y'all get breaks. Even try
you make breaks happen. So I played for an hour. It was cool because I knew I had to get through some intro stuff in order for me and the wife to do some co-op. She has to do her intro stuff. I like it so far. It's dope.
That's right. I keep forgetting you told me I have to do some intro stuff.
It's cool.
What did I want to say? I wanted to say something
about your week.
No, I definitely don't want to talk about my week. My week was all types of craziness. And if anybody joins and has talked to me this week, you already know what I've been dealing with. So we're going to keep this a happy, safe place.
Happy, safe place.
Happy, safe, fun, not worrying about it. It's going to be a great place.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
I like it.
Oh, you're supposed to tell them something about me and my reaction for a game you've been playing for the past couple of weeks.
I was wondering where you was going with that.
Yeah, I was like, let me slide in.
So, if you haven't been living under a rock, you know what Elden Ring is, so you've heard of it. Anybody who knows me, these games always come out at the worst times for me. So every time I attempt to get in it, I'm pretty horrible at it. Last year, Demon Souls was re-released on the PS5 pretty much, and it just so happened that Miles Morales came out the same day, so I was on that, and Call of Duty was out, so I never got around to it really. But Elden Ring came out, I gave it a shot, and I've been hooked on it. And Elden Ring, and my wife has been hooked on it, but not for the same reasons.
I was gonna say, I don't play the game. The game looks treacherous. I'm hooked on watching him play it. And no, not to watch him like conquer, just to watch how hard the game is. And it's just the screen, you're dead. Like as soon as it comes up, you died. That's right. You died. My heart goes out to him. So I'm like, dude, I saw you do your best. And it wasn't enough. It just wasn't. Like the game is just like it's made to not let you win. Like it's I don't know how he plays
it. Watch him die. That's pretty much all she does is watch me die. But see, the thing about it is, I'm a very interesting individual, I would like to think. So what I mean by that is when I play, I've beaten 5 or 6 bosses and cleared it. Like for instance, there's a boss on there called the Tree Sentinel. He's pretty much this big unit that's sitting on a horse, and he's sitting as you come out from the beginning of the game. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go attack it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go fight it
already.
I shouldn't afford it. No. I shouldn't afford it.
No, he shouldn't have.
But I made it my goal at some point I was gonna kill this thing. So I level up, I get to like the 30s or something like that, and I'm like, all right, matter of fact, I was 23 when I went back for him because the internet was saying your recommended level is 25, and the level system is not what it appears to be, so you can't even go off of that.
Use the buddy system.
It's a terrible system, but I enjoy it. I watch TikToks for weeks. My algorithm is completely shot. It's nothing but Elden Ring now. Yeah. But I've watched people get frustrated, break controllers, break keyboards, whatever. I laugh every time I die on that game. It's hilarious to me. The funniest thing.
Except for when you're like really close to winning.
Well,
I'm
that's
talking like boss has like this much health left.
I still
and
don't
then
break,
he dies.
but I still don't break controllers and stuff.
Oh
It's
no, no,
more
no.
so
Well,
like,
you're
all
not
right,
15 years old.
Nah,
although
nah,
there are some grown
no.
adults out here
No.
getting real serious and breaking equipment.
I agree with you. Your best is not enough in that game. That is literally Elden Ring. It's
Yeah.
whatever you think you can do, you can't.
You can't.
But what sucks is when you watch like that top 5%. Like we watched a video today. I showed my wife there was a video of a guy who got to the final boss and he pretty much parried the boss the entire fight and pretty much killed him in 30, 40 seconds.
I don't see how it's possible. I think the man was cheating. Irie is very on. No, he wasn't dear. He was just parrying, and I was like, I don't give a crap.
Some people are that good though. I'm not that good yet. I can't.
No,
I don't have time.
he cheated.
You
cheated, and
I'm
you know
not
you
that
cheated.
type. I'm not. See, I'm not that type. I'm not gonna sit and strategically parry and all that. If you know me from Call of Duty, I'm in your face. I'm running gun. I ain't sitting back. I'm not sniping. I want to be out there where the danger lies.
That game is wild. Okay, it's like watching Lord of the Rings on steroids, and then nobody is just good enough to beat anyone. I mean, it was very nice watching him play. You died. I was like, dang, babe. Again? but yeah, it was really hard. But I have all faith that you will beat it and be completely fine. Eventually.
I feel like I'm gonna beat it and not have enough.
What do you mean?
The game is addicting to the point where you're always finding something, and they apparently just updated it again where they've added quests, more hidden areas, more NPCs. I enjoy just going around the map finding stuff.
And running
even dying in the process. It's hilarious to me, but I enjoy just like traveling Middle Earth.
No, that's why he's so much more adventurous than me. I'm just not. It's just.
I mean, you gotta step out there, right? You gotta take the risk with certain games, and why not that one where they tell you you're gonna die? Like Cuphead didn't warn you. That's why Cuphead was frustrating.
Yeah, but how awesome was it? But how awesome was it when you beat Cuphead?
I uninstalled it immediately.
That's still
immediately that game was uninstalled once I beat it because that game there's a difficulty setting, but you cannot access parts of the world when you do that. Meaning you can't beat the game unless you get to a certain normal or hard difficulty.
Right.
So you had to, and it was insane.
We got in a major fight playing that game. We will never. We watched the television show on Netflix. We will never play that game again.
We gonna play this 3-player co-op coming this summer.
Nah.
So we can put the blame on the third.
Why don't we put our marriage on that game?
No, you put the blame. No,
that is how severe that argument got. That thing was raw.
That was like 4 years ago.
So what? I don't want to revisit it.
What we do is we play with a third person. You add a third, add a little spice to the relationship.
Okay, whoever wants to play with us.
Add a third person to play with us, and then when they mess up, we blame them.
Ooh, okay. So one of you, who's ever watching, if you play Cuphead, and we're gonna play it this summer, why don't you volunteer to be our
Chad
third,
said it's frustrating, so
wheel.
It ain't gonna be Chad.
Oh.
Chad said I'm not doing it.
Chad, we could do it.
Come on, man.
Just for a little bit.
Let me carry us.
We can just blame him.
I can carry. I can do all that on there, though.
No, what he does is yell when you're not doing what he thinks you should be doing. Don't let me get into this argument.
Bro, I'm gonna compare myself again. I'm like Phil Jackson when it comes to coaching on Cuphead, man. Just do what I say, we're gonna get through. All right,
we're not playing this game
anymore.
We're not playing this game.
I'm more like Pat Riley.
We're not playing this game.
Tell me, like, I'll tell you what we need to do to survive, and we're gonna get it.
No.
I'm good at Cuphead.
No, I'm not playing that game with you.
The games I am comfortable coaching is Cuphead and Gears of War.
That game made me rethink a lot about us as a couple.
I wouldn't blame you, Chad, baby. Come on now.
I would blame you, Chad. To avoid another argument, I'd be like, it wasn't me that wasn't parrying, it was Chad. He didn't parry.
So what would happen is she would blame you, and then I'd be like the mediator, like, yo guys, come on, we can't do this. We can't break up like this. This is how the temptation split.
I'd be texting.
We can't do this.
I'd be texting on the side, like, Chad, you know it was your fault. You know you didn't parry. Tell him.
Like,
Tell him it's all you, not me.
We will all survive by not playing the
There you
game.
go. I'm with Chad. Let's just not.
That's a different approach. I like it.
I don't want to play that game. I really don't.
It's gonna be entertaining, I promise you.
All right. Moving on to how great our week last week was. I don't know about this week. We had a phenomenal week last week because somebody wanted to surprise me by taking me to the movies to see. Well, the surprise wasn't Batman because that's what we saw. The surprise was taking me to go see Jujutsu Kaisen.
Zero.
Was it called Zero?
yeah, because it was a prequel.
I didn't even pay attention. It was a prequel.
Mhm.
And we're not going to go into details in case you guys want to go see it.
No, we're not gonna spoil that one.
It was really, really good.
Yeah,
It was worth. I think it was worth going to the theater to see it. It was great.
The only problem I will have, and this is not a spoiler by
Right?
any sort, it won't feel like enough.
Like the time, like the runtime?
The time frame of the movie
Mhm.
is essentially 5.5, 6 episodes.
Okay,
So
yeah.
when you watch it, I didn't feel like fulfilled. Like I watched it and wanted more of it, and it could be because you have me sitting here binging anime. So
Yeah.
by
Default.
default, I just want to continue going. Like
Yeah, that makes
let me
sense.
sit here and get through more of this.
I totally understand.
So as I'm watching the movie was great, but as it ended, I'm like, yo, that's it. There's not
Yeah.
a part 2 to this coming or whatever.
But it was
Because
so good though.
It explains some things, and some things I was left curious, and I guess that's what I'm getting down the road. But you know, it was a great movie. I'd say check it out on a scale of 1 to 10. What would you give it?
I thought we scaled it already. Oh no, we scaled it 1 to 5.
You
had-
scaled it 1 to
you
5,
had
but
put
we
like
like
4 out of 5.
But I realized that when you do reviews,
Mhm.
10 kind of gives people a better idea
Okay,
of what to go see versus when we do 5.
that's a good
It
plan.
kind of makes them like, nah, I'm gonna watch it anyway.
I would give it an 8.
All right,
We're talking about Juju.
I give it about a 8.5. 8.5.
How did I give it an 8 and I have no problems with it, and then you had a particular thing with it, and still
That
gave
because
it a
it
0.5
wasn't
more than
because
me?
it wasn't a movie flaw. It was
Oh,
a
you just
personal flaw of I want more.
Okay. I'll stick with my 8 though. My 8 because my personal. Okay, I get where we're going with this. My personal flaw is I'm not a big anime movie person. I'm
Why?
a anime television
Why?
series person.
I feel like anime movies were forced on me as a kid. Like in the
Were
90s.
they?
In the 90s, okay,
Mhm.
I was presented with a few things. Ninja Scroll was thrown at me
Right?
in the 90s. Dragon Ball through Tree of Might, World's
Yes.
Strongest, Dead Zone on me.
Yeah, great movies.
Um,
That's why there's only like 9 of them.
no, there's like 15
Okay,
for Dragon Ball Z.
15. There must be some new ones because back in the day it was only not. Like
Now we
9.
got them all. They in the closet.
We don't have 15
We
unless
do.
there's
We
some
do.
DVDs that have the 2 in 1.
We have like 5 of those.
Okay, well fine, whatever. 15 out of the
But
400
the only ones
episodes.
to me that stood out were Broly,
Uh-huh.
World's Strongest. The first Broly, not the second one where Trunks and Goten fought him.
Yeah.
That was more the comedy.
Alright. Understood.
And then the last Dragon Ball Super movie where they redid Broly. That was Super. I don't count it in Z, but
Well, here's my thing though. It's a movie. So when you watch anime,
Mhm.
I want to watch a series. I'm like you. I do not want it to stop. I get frustrated if it's one season and then I'm done. So to watch a movie, which is pretty much like watching 4 or 5 episodes, and then it's over. Yeah, I'm not a big anime movie person.
I get it, but I only have that problem when it's not canon.
so whenever I watch the My Hero Academia movies, I have a problem because it's never canon. It's just something they whip out
Most
and they
anime
just.
movies aren't though.
But a lot of the Dragon Ball ones were canon. They follow the storyline to a fault. Like it was never really referenced after a
But
certain
to
point.
me, it's so random. It's like you could have just put it in the show.
But they do. See, when we got to Super,
and we got Frieza
Well, see, I didn't
again.
finish Super, so I don't know what's in it and what's not.
I gotta go. I started it again.
Oh, okay.
But when you go through Super and they did Frieza again, they broke it down in the episode form too, so you got a little bit more context of what was not in the movie. And then Demon Slayer essentially did the same thing.
Okay,
we watched the Demon Slayer movie. Then when season 2 was coming, we got the movie again in episode form to give us a little more. We didn't watch it yet.
But here's the thing: now that you brought Demon Slayer up, when you went to go see the movie, it did not give every detail that the show was able to get.
It gave me enough though, because it felt like a Marvel movie I was watching from the beginning to how it ended. I cried. That was the second time I've cried during a movie.
Real talk.
Death.
Real talk.
The last time I felt that way,
that Rengoku
was
man.
Yeah, when Rengoku got his flowers at the end, and that was it for him. I cried, and the last time I did that was Iron Man in Endgame, because that was the death we didn't see coming.
Nope.
So for me to get that and then turn around and get Demon Slayer, it was like, yeah, I gotta stop doing this.
Yeah, that's rough. But still, we actually have not finished the Demon Slayer, the episodes.
The episode form for the movie? No, we didn't. To me, I watched the movie, so I wasn't too pressed to go watch the episodes again. I'm not there yet.
I just keep telling myself to just wait until you're ready, because I've been ready to watch them. But again, I am an anime television series. I'm going to watch a series like nothing before I watch a movie.
Well, you see me, I'm trying out new ones and telling you about it after
You're
I watch
doing
it.
great.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're not even watching a popular anime.
No, because I'm going to tell you why.
No, I love non-popular animes, but go ahead.
If anybody knows me, I like to hop on stuff that nobody is into. Shoes, video games.
They're to be different.
Whatever.
They're to be different.
So I like to jump on certain shows and animes and movies because nobody's checking for it.
Yeah.
And it's dope. There's so many movies, shows, and animes that are dope that people don't watch because it's not popular. And my case in point was Walking Dead. When that show first came out, nobody was checking for it. First season was 6 episodes. It was a dope series to me. You know what I'm saying? A zombie apocalypse breaks out. You know, this sheriff and his best friend is rocking it out as it starts. He passes out. He wakes up. He don't know what's going on. His man's is banging his wife because they left him for dead. It was brilliant. People didn't catch on The Walking Dead until season 3. Now all of a sudden, here all these Walking Dead fans, you didn't even know what it was.
Well, most people didn't even know it was a comic, right?
That too.
Before it was even a show.
That too.
Yeah.
And then people aren't reading the comic and they're praising the show. There's people I know still, and I stop again. I'm not on social media like that anymore. But one of the things I was seeing before I got off was on Facebook, people still praising Walking Dead right now, and I'm like, what are you watching?
Yeah, I don't. I ain't got nothing to say about that one.
What are we watching? Rick is
watching.
coming back. Rick died. Why are we discussing this? My man had his arm cut off in the comic at a certain point. That didn't even happen here. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Was the baby actually his baby, or was it Shane's baby?
I can't remember because I gave up on that show in season 7.
I don't know why I just thought about that. I'm like, wasn't she pregnant when he came back?
Yeah.
She was already pregnant.
Or something.
So how did they even figure out whose baby it was?
I don't think they did.
See? And then now he over here taking care of a baby that he didn't even know was his.
The way they positioned it was,
throw that baby out.
She knew.
I'm not. Oh, you want me to carry a baby around?
Like that meme with it. Tossed the baby. Oh, Insecure. Remember when she held Lawrence baby and then she tossed the baby?
Dude.
I mean.
Oh, my bad. I was missing all the
You're
comments.
a true fan if you don't read the comic.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just the thing. I'm just like, I like to watch stuff nobody's on. I'm into if it follows the source material. So I was a real nitpicker for Infinity War. And some of the stuff I knew should have happened and didn't happen. And I get it. You gotta entertain fans.
He was reading the book.
For
like,
everybody.
I don't see this happen. It ain't authentic.
Yeah, but half that stuff didn't happen, bro.
It
And I get
didn't.
it. And I get it. It's licensing issues because you didn't own Silver Surfer, so of course you couldn't do him crashing through Doctor Strange's house. You had to do Hulk. Okay, I get it.
I mean,
Whatever.
yeah, you know.
But you could
And they was gonna make their money anyway. Let's be
Right,
clear.
you was
Marvel, Disney,
Marvel
y'all
gonna
about
make it
your
work.
coins.
I get it. You know what
You're
I'm
gonna
saying?
follow the story as much as you can, but for real, for you about them butts and them seats, and that's all you care about. Let's be real.
But that brings me to my point
What?
About the Batman.
Ooh, on to the Batman. Yes, because we need to talk about it before we let everybody else know who's waiting for us not to spoil
Y'all should
it.
at this point y'all should have seen it by now. Okay, but
Not everybody has
again,
time to go see it. COVID is still a thing.
it's still a thing. But for
Yeah.
everybody that didn't catch the Batman, it will be on HBO April 19th.
Oh, look at us! Shout out promoting HBO.
I ain't promoting HBO because y'all not gonna give me your free
Send us a-
membership.
Send
Y'all
us a
still-
check.
Y'all hitting us for $15 a month. I mean, y'all can at least just give us that,
Right.
You know.
Let me just have the free account right now.
But it'll be on HBO April 19th for people that didn't catch it. We'll try to make this review as
Spoiler free as possible.
I can. If I can do it, you can do it.
I may slip up somewhere, but I think I can do it.
It was
So-
phenomenal. Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll start with the rating first.
Okay,
1 to 10. What do you rate it?
9.5.
Nice,
9.5.
nice.
I don't want to give it the full 10 only because. Okay, so one little nitpicky thing, which is really stupid, but I didn't like their.
It's not stupid in mine. Cancel the topic. First of all, let me stop.
Oh,
I'm not
he said
gonna
don't
spoil it, bro.
Okay,
We're not-
okay. Well,
we're not
Dave,
gonna spoil it.
no,
Everybody hasn't seen it.
I'm glad he said that because what I was about to say might have spoiled something. Let's just say I gave it a 9.5. It was amazing. There's only one thing I didn't like, and I'll talk about it like after April 19th when it is aired and people have seen it.
Unless I'm gonna give
There
it
was
to-
something about a character, and I don't want to say,
Okay.
but that was
Was it the character that was revealed in the trailer?
he in the trailer.
If it's not the main villain,
Villain, you don't want to discuss it.
No, it's not the main villain.
okay, so don't discuss it.
It was great though. It was great. Hold on, let me just say this.
Go ahead.
It was long. And if anybody knows me, if I'm gonna see a movie, I better be in it to win it. I want a long, drawn out. People complained about Titanic. If I was old enough to see it when it came out, I would have loved sitting in a theater for 4
But
hours.
Titanic's 3 hours in this 3 hours.
For my opinion.
Yeah, that's the problem. Titanic felt like 4.
Good. I love long movies.
Batman didn't feel like 4.
Batman felt forever.
Batman,
It
it didn't.
To me, it did.
It
And I
really?
love it. I'm saying I had no problem with that.
You know what movie felt long
Don't say
and
it.
I wanted it to be over so bad?
Don't say it. Go ahead.
Dark Knight Rises.
Really?
That movie felt.
You know what I was about
Long.
to say? Batman vs Superman.
Ye-
I hated that movie.
You fell asleep on it.
You woke up. You woke up. It was like,
What I miss?
was like, huh?
You was like, what I miss?
Huh? Yeah. No.
What I miss? I was like, nothing. It literally phased from this to this.
Again, this goes back to why I like television shows.
He, Chad wants to know, was the
Joker you were in reference to?
Oh, it was.
Well,
Why
man-
was it? Does everyone know about that?
Well,
Because they leaked that.
Well, the
scene.
deleted
scene came out that didn't make it in the movie at all, but there's a part in the movie that alludes to who that is, and I told my wife that,
Okay.
and she was like, "Nah, I don't think that's that." And I said, "Well, you might be right," and I reserved judgment because
I thought it was the Riddler.
I didn't think-
I mean, not the Riddler. What's his name? What did I say?
who did you think?
Two-Face,
Because
Two-Face.
Batman has like
80 million
80 million villains
I
that.
thought it was Two-Face.
Well, see, I
That's
was.
what I thought it was.
Here's my problem with Batman movies. How can you feel it was so long if you gave it such a high rating?
Oh no, I didn't feel it was long.
But that's what he's saying. You said it was long.
Yeah, it was totally long and it was great. I'm saying I love movies that are long because it makes me feel like I'm watching a TV series. I think he's talking about you. You said you
No,
didn't.
I said Dark Knight Rises felt long.
Oh, but you don't
Dark-
like Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight-
Rises, do you?
I like Dark Knight Rises. I like Dark Knight. I do not like Batman Begins. I hated Batman.
And people praise Batman Begins, and I'm not saying you're not wrong for that opinion. I do rank it higher than certain Batman films. Batman and Robin over that easy. Even Batman Forever, and that's tough for me because I actually liked that movie as a kid. I would
as a child.
I would rank
Not
Batman.
as an adult.
I would rank Batman Begins over it because now as an adult, like
Yeah.
the whole scene with Two Faces Batman and he's flipping the coin and Batman just happened to have in his utility belt
50 million
a
coins.
bunch
to
of
just
coins to toss
and
and then a huge batarang that like your belt held that, my dude.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
no.
We're not talking about
But
Batman ever.
yes, Batman does have the closest relationship with Joker.
Yeah.
But the only thing I will tell you, because this does not spoil anything, is the only hint that you even get about the relationship between Batman and the Joker in this movie is the deleted scene that was released this week.
Oh, okay.
But you then again in this 5-minute clip, you'll have to listen to every little thing and look at every little detail.
That's true.
And it's vague. Like they don't really show much of the Joker, and it's one of those, and it's brilliant. This is why I love. Before I even rate this movie and talk about this movie, that's what I love about the movie. I think it's Matt Reeves, the director's name. He goes such into detail about every little thing, even the Joker, the way he looks, the way he's presented.
Yeah.
There's history there.
Yeah.
So it makes you interested. But I said to
didn't
my
like
wife once I heard the possibility that this was him in the movie was, not again. Because again, for me, out of all the villains that exist in Batman's universe, we seem to get the same ones over and over and over. And for me, it gets a little ridiculous. We got Joker in the TV series from the 70s. We got him in the first motion picture in the 80s. Well, the first big motion picture, because they did make
a movie from the 70s series.
We got him again for Dark Knight, which again everybody thought Jack Nicholson was it, because he was at the time. There's
Dark
no
Knight?
way. Yes, Dark Knight.
You just said Jack Nicholson.
You didn't let me finish talking.
Oh, sorry.
I said everybody thought Jack Nicholson was it in the original Batman. There was no way you can top him. Heath Ledger came along in Dark Knight and topped him. Right?
Oh, okay.
Then we got Gotham. Joker was thrown in that. I only watched that show for maybe half the first season, and I stopped. And as they started going, and I kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna watch it." DC shows do what they always do: make me uninterested. And what I meant by that was there was talks of a character in that show that was casted that resembled and acted like the Joker. Everybody who directed the show, did the show, denied this was Joker. As it progressed, it was Joker.
So where are you getting at? You don't like that they have Joker in Batman?
No, I don't like how DC does not capitalize on certain characters and everything they can offer. If Batman has 80 villains, right, and you took the Riddler, because I rate this movie at 9.5. Let me say it before I forget.
If you took the Riddler and made him threatening, like you did in this movie, you can do that with any character.
Wait, did everyone know that? Yeah, right?
Yes, he's all over the trailers.
Oh, okay. I just make sure.
So if you took him and made him feel threatening as you did, you can do this essentially with any character.
Yeah.
Clayface. You have Phantasm, that you can actually do a movie adaptation. You could even go as far, because for some reason I've seen an article about this, they are scared to touch Robin.
Why?
I don't know. We got Robin one time, and that was in Batman and Robin. They hinted at Robin in existence in Dark Knight Rises, and they hinted at Robin.
Titans.
Titans, he's in it, and he has no regard for Batman. So I can't even really count that. And the rumor is that we're potentially getting a Red Hood adaptation added to a Batman movie, which I would pay to see, even though he's really just a vigilante with guns. He's Batman with guns.
I don't mind them doing Joker over and over again, because that's what you're famous for with Batman. It's just like Spider-Man. You're gonna keep giving me
it-
Spider-Mans
it-
until
but-
it dies,
but
and it's
the-
never gonna die.
But the difference is, and this is why Marvel is superior in movies,
Give it to me.
they give you every villain.
They don't give us every.
Yes, they do.
They didn't give us Venom 50 times. They gave it to him. They gave it to us twice.
They did it in a movie trilogy form, and they
Mhm.
gave it into a solo form. They could have given us
Any villains in the world in these Spider-Man movies, but let me tell you what we got.
We got Green Goblin, we got Doc Ock, and then Sandman, Venom.
And Rhino.
No, I'm just in
And
the
a
first
metal
trilogy.
Oh, okay.
So when we got some Amazing Spider-Man, we got Green Goblin again,
Okay.
but then we got Rhino, we got Electro from the Ultimate, the what was it, the Ultimate Universe? I forgot the universe it's from.
I don't know.
I had to learn about it because he was blue and people complained, and I wanted to know why.
We have 3 different Spider-Mans that all had pretty much the same villains here or there, so I don't know.
Yeah, but and then we got
People
Vulture.
repeat.
We got Vulture.
Okay.
All of the
And-
big
but you
villains
still
that
got different Spider-Mans.
it doesn't matter because they actually followed the different comic Spider-Mans.
Okay, yeah.
So you got your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you got the Amazing Spider-Man, and then you got
Yeah,
the
give me what?
spectacular. I think
No.
I forgot which.
Tom Holland is just Tom Holland.
No, Tom Holland I think is the. I think Tom Holland is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Okay.
Andrew Garfield is the Amazing Spider-Man, and
Toby.
Toby is the one I cannot remember because they actually came out and said which one he was, but I can't remember which one he is. And I may be wrong. It may be flipped. He may be the friendly
as
neighborhood.
far as this new Batman, he made his very first movie not about the Joker. So I don't really get where you're coming from for that.
I don't need to see him again, is what I'm saying. I mean, what they
I at
did-
least know I
what
know
they-
that he's there. That's all that matters.
him being there is cool, but that's why I agree why they cut his scene. You didn't need to have him there fully.
Yeah.
I get the point of putting him there because of the fact that they're doing a spin-off show about Arkham Asylum, and that's going to be on HBO.
Right.
Penguin's getting an HBO spin-off.
That's another thing, yeah. He was in there too.
See?
Best explanation of Spider-Man.
Yes. All right.
So
I didn't knock your explanation.
it's
Don't
you-
be pointing out
It's-
comments
I'm just
like I
saying,
was
like-
knocking what you said. I didn't.
I'm just saying,
if
Not
you're
knock
gonna,
what you
if you're
said.
gonna do a character and he has all these villains,
Mhm.
Use the villains. Use them all. You know what I'm saying? Because we can go all day about Joker, right?
The man just did his first movie. Can you even see what he does
That's
next?
not the point. But the point of that is he took the Riddler, a non-scary character, and made him scary.
Right, and he had the Joker in there for 2.5 seconds. So
That's not the point. The point is give me hints of somebody else. If you have Clayface, you could even
nobody care about no Clayface.
you could even he's pretty terrifying when you think about his abilities. You gave me Bane already. You redid Bane.
you gave me the smart Bane.
But
right?
all
Because
these
there's two
directors
different
are
Banes.
different. They're not going to care what someone did before.
It still falls on DC. It don't have nothing to do with the directors. The reason why Ben Affleck took the role, right?
The reason why Ben Affleck took the role
Mhm.
was because he originally didn't want to do the role, and I forgot who he had the conversation with.
Right.
And they told him, "Look, if you don't do Batman, they still gonna make Batman."
So either get paid to do it or don't.
And they're right because at the end of the day,
That's
all
the
you gotta do
money
is
maker.
throw a cowl on. You don't know. As long as they're not, and I hate to say this, as long as they're not a black man,
Anybody can play Batman. Would you get like a light skinned guy, like
Please stop.
like Jesse?
Do not. Jesse Smollett?
No,
Oh, that's what I thought you were going with.
Smollett.
He's light skinned.
no, the
Who's Jesse? Where are you going?
light skinned dude with the pretty eyes.
You could even do look. You could even put Michael Ealy
Oh,
under the cape
yeah.
and
What are
cowl,
you talking
and
about?
he's like,
Hold on. Batman.
I can see Michael Ealy being a good Bruce Wayne, not a Batman.
I can see him looking at Catwoman going,
Yeah. He would be an okay Bruce Wayne with a horrible Batman.
Michael Ealy would be a horrible Batman.
Speaking of characters, let's go to that for a second. Robert Pattinson, any of y'all that were some haters? Yeah, that boy acted his tail off in that movie.
Robert Pattinson's role is another prime example of why you cannot judge when a character is casted. You can't.
You can't.
They did that with Heath. They did it with Heath Ledger.
Yep.
They did it with Michael Keaton when he took Vulture and when he decided to come back as Batman.
What about Daniel Craig in 007?
Oh God,
that was horrible.
Prime example. And I love Daniel Craig as
and
Bond.
he was amazing.
People love Sean Connery. Some people were okay with Pierce Brosnan. I started with Pierce Brosnan because of the GoldenEye game.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a kid in the 90s with a 64, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but
Daniel Craig to me is Bond, and I'm looking forward to Idris becoming Bond if they allow it. If they will let us have it.
Well, he's already going to be Knuckles and Sonic. Shout out.
And we can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
I don't even
kids
care.
are stoked. I think, are most stoked.
We're
The
more
children.
stoked than kids,
We're
man.
excited for that Sonic movie.
If my son was a little bigger, we'll take him too. But
No,
he
he's
ain't ready
not-
for movie theaters yet.
I don't even care. He ain't ruining it for me.
He ain't going.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we've been on that a while.
Now, just real quick, Batman 9.5. The only thing I haven't complained about on this movie has nothing to do with the movie at all. It has everything to do with the character and what they continue to do with Bruce Wayne every time.
And hurry so I can tell people we're done with spoilers. Even though they're not real spoilers. We didn't really spoil.
I am tired
Of Bruce Wayne. Okay. I'm an Iron Man fan, and I'm going to sound a bit biased, but I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Stop giving me the world's best detective who cannot figure out to save his life who killed his parents. Stop giving that to me.
Listen.
He's not the world's greatest detective if he can't figure that out.
Listen.
You're not. You're not.
You're
You're not. And when you
Listen.
watch this movie,
Listen.
you are going to question it too.
Listen. When I first met him, and he was like, "Who's your favorite DC superhero?" And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
man,
I
I
remember this
love
conversation.
Batman."
And
he was like, "So
she
you
had
like
Batman.
so you
Because she
like?"
had Batman everything in her car.
I sure did, and he was like, "So you like Batman, a man that can't even solve who killed his parents, but is the world's greatest detective?" And I was like, "Oh,
He can't.
he has a point." It made me rethink Batman because I was like, "Dang." Because, that's his niche. I don't know who killed my parents. That's why I'm dark. That's why I'm dressed like a bat. But then he claims he's the world's greatest detective.
And then there's also, and then somebody else opened my eyes. One of my favorite TikTokers. I can't remember his name. But he said that Batman basically
runs off of capitalism because he buys all the hospitals and then puts people in them.
Yeah.
And then breaks their pockets because they probably don't have insurance.
That's pretty funny.
He doesn't he own Arkham Asylum? Or his parent or his
stop.
dad bought it?
Please stop.
And where has he put the villains? Where is he put
In
them?
Arkham
He could kill the villains, but he doesn't. Where does he put them? Rest my case.
You know where he puts them?
Next topic.
You know where he puts them?
What?
With his vengeance. Okay, all right, we're moving on.
All right, next topic, man.
Halo, episode 1 on Paramount
my.
Plus.
Goodness.
No,
Wait, should we address spoilers? Should we not spoil that?
It's Halo. It's a show. You gonna watch it. It's one episode. So if I spoil it, you gonna watch the next 9.
In other words, if we spoil it, too bad. Go make a sandwich and come right back.
Halo episode 1 was amazing.
I fell asleep, not because it was boring. I fell asleep because I had a really long day. But from the 20 minutes that I was watching, I was all intense. I was like, who's that? Why did he do that? I played the game with him maybe once or twice. I have no idea. I've never played the campaign, know nothing about it, but the show looked great from what I was watching.
He was like, I'm gonna marry him because you're smart.
What? You said what?
You were like, I'm gonna marry you're smart.
Oh, you?
I guess he's talking about me. I'm a catch, man.
Yeah. You
My
are.
back, my back hurt, man. Carrying all this.
That your back hurts. What does that got to do with me marrying you?
Carrying all this love.
Carrying all this love. I hate him. Go back to Halo.
Nah, Halo episode 1 was amazing. Some people were complaining about the story because
Those are probably the people that sat and read every graphic novel and all that, man. Don't go
Really?
Yeah, don't go on.
I ain't never watched it, so I'm now
you know
one
what?
of those people.
I actually own
What?
the Halo anime they put out, so I should go ahead and let you watch that this
Yeah.
weekend. But the show, bro, from the first 5 minutes, watch it.
Yeah. I'm sitting here
Watch
like,
it.
who's the Covenant? Who's what's it called? Who's a Spartan? And I was like, well, what them humans are? What were the humans? What their names?
What are you talking about? The USNC? Or the
Yeah. So sound like a basketball team. This USNC basketball
To
team.
be honest, to be honest, how this show, this episode was, is what I've always wanted in these Marvel shows. They pitch to me every 2-3 months.
Okay, I got
that
you.
they hype me up
I know where
for,
you're going.
and then they come out, and then it's not pulling me.
Yeah.
Like Moon Knight, they've been hyping it.
That
I'm
show
hyped,
looks
but
great.
I gotta. It does, but I got a feeling it's gonna do what every other show does. They already said that this character is not canon to any MCU, anything for the MCU.
Oh,
so
Lord.
there's that.
Oh, Marvel.
They already said we're getting Nova. But they also
I love me some
said
Nova.
they don't know if it's a movie or a show. So there's that.
Make up your mind. Which one do you want it to be?
I can go on and on about what Marvel continues to do to me, and it just irritates my soul. I'm just ready for Doctor Strange. I don't care about these shows no more, because Halo got my heart.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Watch it right now. Paramount Plus, if you have an Xbox with Game Pass Ultimate, you got 30 days free. Paramount Plus.
We're gonna stop doing advertisements for these people if we don't get no money.
Xbox definitely. Xbox
Talking to you,
definitely giving us no money.
Xbox,
They ain't giving
Paramount
us
Plus,
They're not even.
Netflix.
They're not even gonna give us a 14-day trial of Game Pass Ultimate.
I'm about to start saying something about anybody like Amazon.
You know what we used to do back in the day
What?
when the Xbox 360 first came out?
What?
Every game used to come with those free trials, those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Back then, you could redeem them all, and you just stack them. Time you bought a game.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They stopped that.
What a bunch of freeloaders.
They stopped that now. They said if it ain't no new account, we know. You ain't redeeming that?
Oh my god.
No, you can't have that.
You have some other things on here, but I really want to get to this because you made. Let me just be clear, just some background. He made me watch this video days ago, and it was like, and I was about to give my opinion. He was like, stop. He was like, wait for the stream. I am dying to talk about this.
Red and Blue. I actually have a show I need you to watch. I own that too.
What? Red and Blue?
So there's a show that. So back in the day, me and my boys had this idea, right? And it started with this show called Red versus Blue. And all it was people playing Halo. As you normally would with your boys and you fooling around. Because that's what you did back then. Online wasn't big yet. So you played 4-player split screen with your folks. Or you linked up multiple Xboxes in the house and you played in different rooms. The show is pretty much a game with people acting out as characters.
What?
So just picture playing Halo like we did with our oldest daughter, right?
Yeah.
Except we're acting as characters. We're specific characters. We have our own personality, our own voice, all that. I picture that in a show form. Multiple characters. Only a thing on the planet.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm trying to visualize it, but I can't. So you're gonna have to let.
Oh, I got the first season on DVD.
I was gonna say
you're gonna watch it. It's pretty hilarious.
Okay, play this video. Actually, good thing Chad. Oh, what did Chad just say?
Turn these videos into YouTube videos so you can get twice as many views than sponsorships. Well, we actually do have the YouTube channel up. We do put our videos up. Yeah, we just don't do the live ones, but I think we're gonna
shift into that.
We're gonna shift into it and actually start doing different types of shows and little clips and videos. Excuse me, and maybe some behind the scenes stuff or whatever. We're getting there. It's just being parents. It's a challenge.
It's actually good that some of you are on because when he plays this video, I want to know if you guys can hear it and see it right before we start.
Yeah, but either way, this episode will be up when it's over. I normally post them on Mondays, so the following Monday after we stream, check out our YouTube channel at the Blerdy Company. It does surface when you search it now.
Cheer.
So if you ever can't catch the entire episode, check right on there.
we do have a video that we want to discuss with everybody in this room because I want to get people's opinions as well as my wife's opinion here because I stopped her opinion and I didn't tell her mine.
Yeah.
So there's this video that I feel like may go viral soon.
We're gonna talk about it before it does.
I want everybody to voice it with us now.
Yeah.
Did you let everybody know we done talking about Batman?
Oh yeah. I let everyone know. We're good though.
All right, so I'm gonna play this clip. I want everybody to give their honest opinion about this. Please comment if y'all do not hear
The message, the video.
if you don't hear the video, please let us know. So we're about to get into it.
Look at that.
Video pause. Are you still there? I don't know.
Oh, will we not be able to see everyone's? You know if they hear it or not. You guys hear it? Thumbs up if you or yes. No sound.
All right, let me try to figure this. There's enable sound.
Where? Oh yeah, I see. Is this?
No.
Sound actually up? Video? Like here?
No, it's not playing for me.
Maybe click it then.
Oh, there you go. That's what it was.
Can you hear it now?
I don't think there's any sound, guys. Yeah, I do need some assistance with that. I struggle with it. All right, so
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it from my phone then.
All right,
Into the mic.
all right, let's do that. Oh, you know why? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Try this again.
Okay.
Let me know if it plays. If you can't hear it now, just let me know. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So what we'll do in this particular case is I'll have the wife play it. I want y'all to listen to what she's saying. You don't even need to see the visual.
Well, yeah, because you
Yeah.
you saw the video, so at least you've seen it. But
No, I'm gonna give it to you. It's in the notes.
tagged it in there.
Ain't
at you.
Ain't technology great?
Hold on, I have to turn my phone. Okay, guys, ready? You ain't gonna be able to see it. I just play it.
Hey, TikTok world. So, I'm not good at keeping up on trends, like legit. But apparently, there's a new trend up. I can take your man. And all I gotta say is, congratulations, Jessie Bailey. This beautiful nurse, St. Francis Hospital, Tulsa, Oklahoma, decided she wanted to play. And what did she win? Boom! Christian preacher, ordained minister, Christian Grey. Oh, what? Look at her raising up in the ranks. You got yourself an authentic, tall, dark, handsome, God-fearing preacher man. Congratulations, seriously. So, that's my husband, Christian Gray, and his girlfriend. She decided to switch up that profile picture to let everybody know that she's in a serious relationship with a married man. But don't worry. Don't worry. They were not serious until he left his family a year after his daughter died. They weren't serious until he actually moved out. Then, when he moved out, they were serious enough to go on a family vacation within 2 weeks, and he used our family funds to do that. So, congratulations on going back to his hometown and taking all the family vacations we used to take. The baseball game, Rosalitas, that Mexican shit is on point. So I hope you enjoyed that. It looked like you did. I mean, I saw the bill. So congratulations. But if you guys could refrain from using our family bill money as date money, that would be splendid. So, Jesse Bailey, congratulations again. You won the contest. Me and my boys, we're going to be okay. I mean, I know you were following my Facebook page, so you saw that we had 2 other kids together and our daughter had just died the year before. So our family was very fragile already, but I'm glad you swooped in. I hear his excuse was he needed somebody to pray with. So I'm glad you found you a prayer warrior. Like, praise be to God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Okay.
Did everybody hear that?
So, what's going on here? This lady is.
You didn't even let them respond if they heard it or not.
They heard.
Could have been rough.
Chad said.
Did it come out good? Okay.
Your money is deep. So,
yeah.
Let's talk about this, right?
Mm.
I'm in no way, shape, or form endorsing any infidelity, thing like that. What I will say, because we don't know the facts of it.
True. True.
I think it's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, right?
Yeah.
I've personally dealt with death up 4 years ago. So somebody very, very close. So it was horrible for me. But I can only imagine what it's like to lose a child.
Yeah.
I'm not saying him going to leave his wife. But I'm going to say, we do not know what she said or what she was doing to him in that year. Yes, his excuse was poor. I needed a brain buddy. The worst lie I've ever heard. But you know what man who people come up with stupid stuff all. So that's not my point. My point is really just we don't know what she said to him over that year. We don't know if she blamed him. We don't know if she had her own nonsense that she did on a daily. Now, have 2 more, and unfortunate case. But
Look, I'm gonna hit you with Kanye. I'm gonna let you finish. But that was wrong. I don't care what she could have said, would have said, whatever the case may be. When you decide that you want to marry someone and you decide you want to have a family, there's always a possibility of something happening. You are not always going to have the happy, great life and da 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 and all this other stuff, but it is up to you to figure out how to deal with it and get through it. Now, I will go with if it did get to a certain point where neither of them could get past it together and it made more sense for them to separate. There is no excuse for you to go on and live your life while still putting issues on your current or your old family, right? So taking bill money that you clearly know your ex-wife with your other 2 sons is using or needs, and then you wanted to take it because, hey, oh, she threw a pot at me because one of those arguments led to us talking about our daughter that passed away and I just couldn't take it. So therefore I'm going to take some bill money and go on a date with this other woman because she doesn't stress me out as much. Really?
I don't think it's that, though. We don't know it's that. And
either way, what it is, I'm just saying there was different ways to go about it. It's what he did.
Well, hear me out.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Chad said we don't know what added on. Actually,
you're right.
I'm 100% accord. What I'm saying is, right? Mm-hmm. He had 3 children with this. Mm-hmm. We don't know if that's what was keeping him in. For all we know, how many times have we heard people get in marriages for the wrong reasons?
Correct.
And it's little things like children.
You're right.
Or jobs, or you didn't sign a prenup. It's little things keeping them in this situation.
Right.
Then you have to mix in the fact that everybody has needs. Men have needs. If his needs aren't being met by his wife, because if we're going biblical, you have needs you have to meet your husband. Mm-hmm. If she's not doing that, that plays a role. We also have to factor in, because our brain's weird. Mm-hmm. Men have relationship with their children. They also know the dynamic of daddy-daughter. Mm-hmm. That is correct. The one he lost.
Right.
He has his sons. They're going to carry his name.
Yep.
He has his own separate type of bond, but his bond with his daughter is different.
Yep.
And that could have been what broke it.
Broke him and his wife?
No. Could have broke him, yes.
Okay.
For her, of course, carried child. It probably damaged her horribly, right? Mm-hmm. It's a horrible situation. But at the same time, we do not know what she did in that part, in that regard, because
why does that matter?
People handle grieving wrong.
But why do you keep saying we don't know what she did to him? What did he do to her?
Society always has us look at the guy.
No. I just said you have to just view it both ways. You keep saying
this is.
You didn't.
No.
You just said we don't know what she did to him.
The video did it. That's the point. What we see, the video is the point. What we see all the time in these scenarios is the female perspective. We always see the woman's perspective.
Right.
Always, society has treated us understand where the woman is coming, not the male.
Gotcha.
So,
but that's the perspective you got. You don't have the man's perspective, so therefore you have to say,
that's my point.
Well, what did he do? And what did
she put the video? So we're trained to believe her. She's the one that has the picture of them. Mm-hmm. She's the one telling us facts. Mm-hmm. We don't have proof that this even happened. We don't even, for all we know, that could be a meet and greet photo. We don't know. We're forced to believe.
A meet and greet. This is my new
boss. Minister. I'm just saying.
He's an ordained minister at a restaurant meet and greet. That's where you're meeting your new disciples.
I'm not saying that.
Where's the church?
Listen, listen, my good sister. I'm not saying.
Praise be to God.
I'm not saying that temptation don't exist in this world.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Don't
mind.
Saying,
sorry, guys. Refocus.
Focus. All I'm saying is.
Okay, go ahead.
Society has taught us to always treat things from the female perspective, not the male. Prime example of this, like those who know me, my middle child, I did not have my wife.
No.
Right?
Mm-mm. Although, at this point, I might as well have birthed her myself.
But. When we split, there were so many lies being spit out about me.
Oh, yes.
Nobody cared to ask me.
What happened? Because you're... Okay, so I give it to you. Because you're a man, and your business was getting put out on social media by a woman, baby mother, and more people were more interested in listening to what she was saying.
They're going to listen to the female naturally.
Correct.
Because females are always taught to be they're strong naturally because they give birth, they life.
Right. In other words, making you guys look like you do nothing. You have nothing to do with anything.
Well, we're also taught that what? men's emotions don't matter.
And men shouldn't even have emotions, really.
Emotions. We
Correct.
shouldn't get therapy. We shouldn't do all these things. So these things happen, and then we're taught to sit there and just take it for what it was.
But see, I was only correcting you on saying you can't continue to say we don't know what she was doing to him. All I said was
because I heard what she said he did.
Right, but I'm saying,
why.
And we don't know what he did to her, which means if he came out with his own video,
he apparently left.
There could have been some other things. I mean, he could have done some other things.
He would have got him some white chocolate.
Yeah, he really did get a white girl. I think at the end of it all, yes, he did that and go get a white woman. I'm not saying he had to stay. I'm not even saying they had to be together because it may have.
That's the correct way to go about it, yeah.
There was a correct way to... Listen, I've tried to do this with you. I can't. We're no longer...
You won't convince her with your mansplaining.
Hey, go ahead, Jen.
Obviously, it's not working.
It's not. No, it's not going to.
But
no.
But it also proves my point.
Of what?
Because my woman, trying to explain to me why she was a woman.
I did not say that. No. I didn't say that.
Right.
Back it up.
I'm sorry.
Because I very well said
this might turn into like a leaked video.
We're gonna turn this camera off and
it's gonna turn into a viral video of look at this man downplaying this.
It's gonna be somebody in the background. It's gonna be somebody in the background on TikTok. So this couple here was actually reviewing this video, and then look what happens next.
Right.
They start going at it.
Now we get canceled.
No.
They can find my Instagram and be like, I found him.
He don't care about women's rights. He don't smell black. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. What I'm saying, if he were to now post a video, right? Let's say he posts a video trying to get back. Like, okay, she has now put him on blast. Right. He is, quote unquote, taking bill money to finance his day trips. He didn't left her.
That's his money too.
Right? He didn't left her. Did you just say that's his money
that's
too?
That's his money.
Okay, you're right. He didn't left her.
Spade.
He didn't left her with the kids.
Every time.
Wait, let me finish.
Go ahead.
He didn't left her with the kids.
Right.
Okay. It sounds like they're still married. And they haven't legally they're not divorced yet. That's what it sounds like from her.
Depending on the state, regardless, you got to be separated for a year.
For a year, right. So, if he were then to get up and do a video, right? What way do you think his video would go?
I don't think he would make one.
No, I'm just saying if he did. Let's be hypothetical. Okay, I'm going to give you a hypothetical since you ain't trying to give me one. Nah, man.
No, but hear me
Woman
out.
over here is talking, man.
But hear me out.
You got to answer my question before you do that.
You're trying to get me to mansplain video of his perspective. I can't give you that. Even hypothetically, I couldn't even tell you.
You don't want to. I can give you a whole hypothetical.
He's an ordained minister. I can't give perspective on that.
Surely.
I got my own.
I left because
I have my.
I wasn't getting what I needed from the Bible.
No,
that's what I left for.
Think about it. Think about the details of it. Right?
Wait, what did you say? You said men had their needs, Shirley. And I wasn't getting them, Shirley.
Merlin, you gonna make me use your own voice.
Merlin, don't make me
60 pounds of shrimps.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. That was a Guess Who reference, by the way.
Oh, we love that. We love that movie. But go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just think about the details of the video, and this is why I broke it down the way I did.
Yeah.
She said it happened a year after their daughter died. Most people have to be separated for a year before you file for divorce.
Yeah, right. You have to be separated.
So
right.
We don't know if he or coincidentally did. So in this event that this happened, he made his move. Time was up. It's the same scenario as him and Kanye. Kanye is the one that was fighting for the relationship. It is a sad scenario.
Yeah.
But I think it has nothing to do with him really trying to save his marriage. I think he did want to save his family, but he cares about his kids.
Yeah.
That's all he cares about at this point.
Yeah.
I was in that same scenario. You want your family back. doesn't work out, cool. Let me take care of my kid. And it's the woman that's like, nah.
So that's another reason why you relate to this. You have so much personal interest in this.
I've been through it, so I understand it, but I also understand both sides of it. So I'm not one-sided because.
But see, but we don't have both sides, so all I can go off of is the one side that was given to me.
But where I'm going with that is, if you're separated for a year,
yeah,
how many incidents, just like the Kanye situation, have we seen where that person has gone through their time of a year, is ready to move on, and then the other person has not gotten over it, can't let go on doing all this because it's the same scenario.
But here's the difference. We've seen both Kim and Kanye's.
No, Kanye was acting out. We know what Kanye is.
Okay, but I'm saying at least I've heard both of them.
But Kanye said something that was factual.
Give it to me.
Every time he did something positive, when Pete Davidson popped out, where Kim and him popped out of nowhere, where Kim was spotted somewhere with another dude. Because if you notice, the past week and a half, and everybody's noticed this, have a social. You've seen Kanye every day for the past couple of weeks. Why is it silent now? Because he's no longer voicing what he's doing. He was doing his concert thing, Pete was here. When he was doing his Dawn 2 release, Pete was here.
Yeah.
When he's trying to do stuff with his kids for Sunday service, his text messages from what he texts, Pete texts Kanye.
Yeah.
But now that Kanye's quiet, now all of a sudden it's quiet. We've seen the Kanye situation. We've seen the Kanye docs. Right. He's not stupid.
No, I know.
He's not crazy.
Well, let's go back to this situation because that is I understand that one.
To me, how many spiteful women have we seen of a man move on and a woman can't grasp that?
So it's not this situation entirely because I do not know this husband's side. I can only go off what she's saying. So I'm with you on, even if he didn't make another video, right? What if he just went on to say something and then why are you taking your glasses off?
I try to pay attention to her.
Wait.
Everybody comment, right? Comment. Would you believe anything he said if he put out a video right now defending?
Would I believe what he said?
Yes.
I would have to take it into consideration. There are always two sides to a story. I would need to hear exactly what you are accusing him of. Him not being able to speak on what happened to him through this year, what she said to him and put him through. Maybe they divorced and it's their money that he's using for his dates. And it's not just I'm stealing bill money. That could be a scorned woman.
That's his money.
I'm
Y'all married.
It's to get, well,
I get mad at you every time you go to Target. Like, yo, I just got paid, bro.
And we broke now. I went to the store. Oh, wait, Chad said, who's the victim here? I'm going to say it is only her because we do not have the evidence of him.
Consideration is not a definitive answer.
Wait, what was the question?
That I would have to take it.
No, that's my answer. What was the question?
I said, with the video, if he dropped the video.
Oh, right. If he dropped it,
would I believe anything he said? That's my point.
I said it depends.
It don't depend, bro. It don't.
Look, his video should have came out before hers, okay? Say not.
But you can't predict
I gotta hear the side of his story. Why can't I hear the side of No, Target really is. Target is rough.
My kryptonite. I learned.
And Amazon, for me. Amazon is really bad for me.
Amazon is for everybody.
Yeah.
Target.
Y'all know y'all ordered packages this week. Don't even lie.
Yeah, Target.
Don't even lie.
I learned I can't go. I would have to do a mobile order.
Could you imagine if Amazon was a store?
There is.
Where? Oh,
I think Tyson's Corner.
Shut up here.
All the popular items on Amazon is located in the Marvel Encyclopedia. They actually had it in store. So the guy did a TikTok. This was I first got on TikTok in 2020. After I said I wasn't going in.
Absolutely.
He went in there, and it's strictly just the popular items. It's a small store, but it's the popular items at the time.
Can you use your account when you go in there?
I'm pretty.
I don't even need a card. Put it on that account. That says average Turner. False. driving all the way to Tyson's Corner. That's like going to a different state. Now, you know, I don't even like to go to Wing 21, and that's only 10 minutes down the street.
I want to go. Oh, stores around Maryland.
What did you just do? Black Boy Jack. Wait, are there any near here?
Oh, man.
In this area?
Well, we got to go to Tyson's Corner soon because I need my kids to experience Disney stores. All of them are disappearing. Tyson's Corner.
The one in Orlando's still there. Shut up. Well, we haven't been anywhere because of COVID, so I don't even know it would be closed. Did I tell you about Chili's? Did we talk about Chili's? How I thought it was just ours that was closing in Bowie, and apparently this is a worldwide thing now. All of them are closing. I like Chili's wings. Okay? Look, he said he's not answering my question. That's all right, Chad. I know where you are.
The pandemic ruined a lot of businesses, man, and supply chain. My favorite wing is always Ruby too. At the right amount of they ruined.
Chili's had the best wings. Sorry. Chili's had the best
Fridays. Wings. But it's bar food. You got Fridays wings.
Yeah.
You gotta be drinking.
You must.
You had some drinks in. Busting.
Do you have the air on?
Yeah, it was hot in here. 5 degrees.
Yeah, it's freezing.
And then with the dryer on, like I walked in the laundry room, my glasses fogged.
I told you have to leave the door open.
It's only when it's hot outside.
No, but you have to leave the door
winter,
open.
I didn't have that issue.
You gotta leave the door open, kid.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I got real hype off that. I was talking about that video.
Chad defended me. He was like, "Yo, I'm not telling you what."
That's because I need more women in the stream. We going to YouTube Live. I can get more female perspectives.
Once I get bashed, then it's gonna turn into a Snowy Monster show.
You gonna turn the camera off and be like, you know what?
And
I don't even want to do the stream no more with you.
Everybody made a comment. So where your woman bashing husband at?
Oh, can we talk about that? You totally just reminded me.
What?
So there's been a conspiracy that when I go to Wendy's, I get hit on a lot.
Bro, my wife got hit on last. And see, the thing is, what is it with women that when you tell them, yo, this dude, they don't believe nothing you say?
When you say it. If I say it, I believe it because I'm saying it. When you say it, it's a lie.
I've been telling my wife.
No,
somebody's hitting.
See my hair?
It happens
rough.
Same time every year. Around this time.
How are you hitting on me?
Mm-hmm. Between now and November.
Yeah.
You hit on. And
wait, whoa. Why is it that specific time? Now to November?
It's always that time
I look better in certain weather.
Always on some stupid like leeway into a conversation. Sometimes I've witnessed it. Oh, you watch Attack on Titan? I do too.
Let's be clear. You buy me all the anime stuff that I'm into: shirts, masks, bracelets, necklaces, rings.
Bro, how many times
put me in that situation?
How many times have I walked out this house with anime gear? Nobody asked me nothing.
Yes, you're a dude.
You want a bag? That's what I get.
Do you want a bag?
You want this bag, bro? That's not what I
get. Oh my god. Are you into? Oh my god.
So in the past 2 weeks,
we should hang out sometime.
The past 2 weeks, my wife has got a hit on at 2 different Wendy's.
It's the Wendy's conspiracy.
5 Below.
Oh, the 5 Below one was unacceptable, and that was a woman.
They are oblivious to what they say are not obvious or aggressive. Unless you obviously know what's happening, like you did last night.
Yes.
You play it off. My wife got hit on at Wendy's last week, and my kids came in.
Oh yeah, because they were with me.
My kids was like, "Yo, Daddy, guess what happened at Wendy's?"
It wasn't even that serious.
Hold on. What happened at Wendy's?
Hold on.
This dude called her beautiful.
That's not hitting on me. Saying I'm beautiful and then moving on, not saying anything else after that. That's not hitting on.
If I'd say, couple.
Ha, beat the brakes off her. I'd be like, was it funny? Did he sound funny? Back up. No, I would never do that. No, but still, like, I don't.
Oh dang, my mic was muted. They heard me through yours.
I was about to
Hopefully.
say. I told you that there was a pop-up that kept coming up and said, "Are you?"
You ain't say nothing.
I went like this. Look, the finger. Like,
no, just say it. Just like, yo, are you muted? We live.
baby, we live. I can still hear you through my mic.
Anyway, if a chick laughs and if a chick giggles at me, my wife is on my wife is on me. Wait.
Yeah, if she giggles. Or what about the time we went to Potbelly and she was like, "Oh my gosh, are you guys brother and sister?"
No, that was.
And I said, "And if we were, are you trying to get his number or something?" Chick, I am like, my hand is in his back pocket. That's my brother. How?
She couldn't see you from the other side.
She can see my hand is adjacent to your behind.
Now, to be fair, in that situation, I didn't think she was hitting on me at all because I'm a little oblivious when it happens. My wife always catches it. But in that particular case, the only reason why I had an idea that it was actually happening at the time was because of that question, is that your brother? That's when I was like, okay. It's happening. And then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings across the street because we went for milkshake.
Your last name's Turner? Oh my god, so is mine.
We could be like related in some way, shape, or form.
Is your last name? Do you want to see me outside? That's what I was gonna say to her. But
That's what you should have said.
I have children. I can't go to jail, so I digress. Either way.
I guess because your accent, Chad said, is this in West Virginia?
Now once the Wendy's.
Is that your brother? Get her done.
Either way, there's you can say nice things to people, and then you can take it too far.
Nothing was saying.
Wendy's last night took it too far, but he was polite.
Give him the Wendy's story though from last night because
this one irritated me. This was the first time. I'm not a jealous individual, but every now and then I'm entitled to it, and I let it happen sometimes because sometimes you have to humble yourself, and you humble yourself by getting upset. So I let myself get upset last night. I was sitting there playing Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty for weeks.
Right.
I took myself off it. I was playing everything else. I was watching anime. Movies. Last night I said, you know what? Kids left me alone. Wife said, Wendy's, let me throw on Call of Duty. Make her jealous when she come in the door. Nope.
She made me jealous instead.
Tell the story.
Go ahead.
Mute my mic. I'm out.
Well, this was as I got,
more than that. Go ahead.
When you get to the window. And first of all, I have a bunch of food orders for this entire, family that we have. So he says, can you go pull over to the other side, to sit in the parking lot, to get the food will come out, okay? He brings the food. Wow. Yeah, really beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Is that how he's on it?
He was African, yes. So I said, oh, thank you. And then as I'm looking through the bags, he's still going, wow, like that TikTok. Wow! Oh my god! Wow! So listen, so I'm looking through the bags. I'm like, oh, they forgot my sauce. He's like, no problem, I will go get it for you. Then he goes and talks to the other guy in the car. Send somebody else out to get his food. But he was like, hold on, I will take the sauce back to her myself. You do not need to bring it to the car. I will do it. I want to see her. Okay. So he comes back, brings me the sauce. And he's like, the way he asked, this is what the funny, it's not like we had just had this long conversation and he was like, can I take you out sometime? He said, do you live around here? No, I'm just at this Wendy's. I literally come to this Wendy's all the time. Nah, I'm from out of town. I was just like, yeah, I do. Oh, is it okay if I take you out of here sometime? I was like, what? Take me where? I said, I'm married. And I said, and all this food you see here is for my family. He then proceeded to say, oh my goodness. Yes, you are. Okay, no problem. You are very beautiful. Whatever you are doing, it is working. And then he left. It's very rare that after I say I'm married, let me be, men continue. It's like they have no stop. They're like, oh, okay, that's nice. Let me continue to go with what I'm going with. He at least respectfully was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he left. And he went on. He didn't even turn to the car. It's like I hurt his feelings and he left and then he went back inside.
I don't get that. I get.
I don't get that.
What? What are you gonna get?
When I get flirt with when I'm alone, it's again I'm totally oblivious because I'm married, so I don't pay a lot of stuff.
Oh, I pay attention.
But when it happens,
It's almost like I'm so oblivious I don't even catch as I'm out the door, and I done like ignored them and like
Moved on about your dad.
gave plain answers and and then walk out.
Such a dad. All right, have a good one.
Because it's like once I get serious with people, I stop. Like I cut people out. I'm a Leo, so I'm loyal. So a lot of things I feel is disrespectful. I don't do. So when I got with you, I had to train myself not to even flirt because I realized I was a bit of a flirt in my regular conversation.
Oh yes, he was. Thought he was being nice. It's a level of niceness. I was like, first of all.
But I realized it over time.
You said it when you first met me, and I was like, nah, I don't do that. And it wasn't because I was working at T-Mobile, which is like the dot spot. If you want to get women, you just work at T-Mobile. They come. They
Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
They come.
So.
There's some time. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, guys.
So yeah, I had to learn to cut it off,
and I cut it off.
It was, and when you get married, and then it's fully cut off at that point.
Right, it'll
So,
never come back.
It's like second nature, ignoring like flirtatious passes and stuff.
What Chad said.
If you're nice to be
That's how I feel, though. I'm just being like,
Right, because
hold on. I was talking to customer service today, a customer service rep for my job, and when I got off the phone, this man got in my face and was like, "Did you have a good conversation? How was it going?" I'm like, I was just being friendly.
yeah, let me tell you why I said it. What happened at Wendy's last night? And if she was that friendly, why you think he hit on her last night?
I didn't even talk. He wasn't even the person I talked to on the speaker.
She was giggling, laughing.
I had no anime.
She did that. She did that with customer service to the point he was laughing. Like, you made my day, girl. I was like, yo.
I probably did make his day. He sounded dry before I got on the phone.
I walked up to her. I gave her a passionate kiss. I said, "Don't ever do that again. You're having a good time over there. You too nice. You giggling. You bubbly. Don't do that. Be normal."
I don't know how to do that.
I need help with this. Thank you.
I don't know how to do that. I need help with this. Thanks.
How you respect me as a person? You must like me.
Bruh. I can't stand Joe.
See?
And then there was the comment you told him. You said, "Yeah, I'm getting food for my family. I got the car seat." What did he say to you?
He's like, "I got the car seat. I got all this in the car. I'm driving this van." What did he say to you? "Oh, you're a respectable woman."
Yeah, that's what he said. You're a respectable woman. Oh my Jesus! I want to find a woman like you.
Oh Lord!
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm mad you cut it off like that.
Okay.
That was like when the Kanye West smiles, where he'd be like, "Hey,"
and then he'd be like, "Yeah." Ow, my ears hurt from laughing. There you go.
That's how the dude in customer service felt when you had him laughing. His ears hurt.
Unfortunately, our time is about to be up because we have children.
Man, I was having a ball with y'all.
I was gonna say this was a breath of fresh air for us. I'm telling you, when I tell you we had a stressful week, it has been a rough one, and I'm glad he was like, we're doing the stream.
Yeah, we doing the stream.
I was like, are you sure?
And keep them chats live. We love chatting with everybody.
It's fun to get you all's opinions while we're talking.
We're social butterflies. At least when
my social battery's charged. Half the time my battery ain't charged. Half the time my social battery is not charged.
Well, no, it's charged. I think we're more so getting in our rhythm of not being so structured. Like we have our topics to go over, but now we're just like, let's just conversate. Let's just let it fall out of our butts as it falls. That wasn't a good. I don't.
No, it wasn't. What are
I
you
don't know where I
watching right now?
came.
What you watching on TV right now?
Oh, well, I got my cousin into Vampire Diaries, so because she's into it and she was getting all excited about it, then I got jealous. So then I started rewatching it, but now she is like, when I tell you surpassed me, she's already into the originals, and I'm still in Vampire Diaries because I have 3 kids and 2 jobs right now, and it's a lot. So I was just like, I'm dedicated though. I've been skipping through some episodes, but I'm dedicated to finishing it and watching that. So that's my live action show. As far as anime, I've been watching Juju with you, and then watching Attack on Titan with you, and then he's been watching. Well, you can get to.
I'm watching new anime.
What is the new anime you're watching, Ivory?
Well, Chad has a show we can watch. Tell me what that show is. But I'm watching. I think it's Kabinari and the Iron Fortress or something like that.
You need to watch the Shield Hero.
It's only 12. I'm gonna watch that next then.
Yeah.
It's only 12 episodes of this show. It's on Crunchyroll only.
Mm-hmm.
It is subbed only. So if you're into dubbed at all,
Too
this
bad
ain't
for
it
you.
The show, in a quick breakdown of what it is, it's zombies.
Is it?
It's pretty much like a different type of zombie, but it's zombies.
Oh, I love anime zombies.
It's
They're the best.
zombies, and the Carbonari are people who are infected by them, but are half, kind of like Blade.
Half human, half zombie?
Yeah. So they have different like
Wait,
powers.
zombie or like
Zombie.
vampire?
They have like it's zombies, but they have certain strengths and powers strengths per se. Certain strengths per se from the infection, and but they still have their weakness, so they still need blood.
So yeah, that's good. So I'm definitely watching
It's
that.
a dope show. It's only 12 episodes. I'm on like episode.
Is it new?
Yeah.
They'll have a season 2.
I've been trying to catch all the new stuff early
Mm-hmm.
to get ahead of it. Like I'm about to start 86 this weekend. That's a new show that started 12 episodes.
Ow.
I'll let y'all know how that is next week.
Ooh, my bad, y'all.
All right, I'm gonna
Write that down because I'm not gonna remember that name.
I'll take a picture of it.
But I am gonna check that out. How many episodes or seasons is it? I could have just screenshot the chat.
Oh, my bad.
'86 is dope. So I will be checking that out then, and I will be discussing that. Carbonari and Iron Fortress, I think that's what it's called. If you are into Demon Slayer, this is not Demon Slayer. Yeah, text it to me, please. Carbonari and Iron Fortress is it's if you like Demon Slayer, you want to watch this. It is not Demon Slayer quality. It's not like a Demon Slayer killer.
Okay.
But it's something.
So no Michael Jackson.
No, it's more like
Understand.
Janet. It's good.
Speaking of Janet, let me
But it's
wait
not Mike.
before we go. Let me just tell you some random fact. When Ivory is sleepy and
I'll be
he
watching old
wants to
stuff I
watch
done
TV,
seen.
he watches old movies. So when
I
I
haven't
come,
seen.
was it yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah.
When I came upstairs I think it was the day before yesterday. I came upstairs in the room. I'm ready to like watch TV with Jace and go to sleep. And he was watching Why Did I Get Married? And we have so many inside jokes from that movie. But it was the fact that he was just laying on the bed on his phone, reciting the words as it was being said, not looking at the TV. And I just come up and I'm like, this is what you do at night when I'm not around.
I have so much pointless stuff in my memory. It makes no sense.
It was just really funny.
Word for word movies is one of them. I have so many
No, I
movies I
think
know
that's
word
fair.
for word for no reason.
I think that's fair. But yeah,
Love or Kill is cool. Okay.
Which one?
Ranking of Kings. Actually, I started to watch it, and then I actually saw somewhere that it's good for kids. So I said I'm going to get my kids to watch Ranking the Kings with me. So I'm glad.
Well,
you said
that's
something.
actually good that you're saying that because they're about to finish Sailor Moon. They're on the last season.
Oh yeah, I powered through that.
Oh
show.
yeah, we killed
Jesus.
that show. So as soon as we're done that, we can get on Ranking of the Kings.
Yeah, because I heard it was a good show.
Nice. Definitely hit us offline about that.
Yeah, hit us offline about that one.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, next week we don't have any. We have some stuff planned, but not enough yet. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about,
yeah, definitely again next week. Stay in the chat, man. Be active with us. We love talking to everybody.
yes,
We love getting different people's opinions and feelings and insight on things. There's so many animes I haven't seen that are great animes, but I wouldn't know if people don't tell me. So
exactly. Or television shows or anything, you know.
And I got suggestions too.
Or relationship stuff. Let us know if another video comes out so you can see us go back at it.
Right, because that video I shared today was from 2 days ago. She had just posted it and I called it.
Nice.
Show my wife immediately. I'm like, bro, you need to watch this nonsense.
Don't do that anymore, though. You know what we should do? If you find a video, don't even watch it. Just
do
wait,
it live with
do it
everybody.
live with everyone.
That's cool. That's better.
So we can all watch it at the same time and be
it.
like, how y'all feel. So yeah, let's do that. That'd be good.
I'm for it. You know what? I'm gonna do this every episode, man. I'm gonna find a video. I'm gonna save it for everybody, and I'm gonna show it. I want everybody's like pure reaction from it, even you. I'm not even gonna tell you.
That's good. No, I definitely want to do that.
I catch a bunch of nonsense all the time.
We can also start bringing our cards.
Oh, the relationship cards?
Yeah, well, he
I don't want to bore people now.
We are not boring. Did you not hear us go back and forth?
We're not a boring
we are
couple,
not boring.
but you know, some people don't want to hear that relationship stuff from us. I mean, it's a lot of anime.
It is, but we don't watch all of it, okay?
I watch a lot of movies. You know what I'm saying?
I don't watch movies. I watch shows. It doesn't matter. We will always, our always main stuff will always be our anime and our nerdy life. But then we will give that little slice of pie of, let's talk about some real stuff. Not that anime is not real. This is very real. Oh, and then next week we will be talking about Awesome Con. We haven't actually decided if we're going to go or not, but
I think we're going to go.
I
I just
so.
don't think we'll cosplay this year. But that may change. My wife got me a 3D printer.
Yes.
So I've been tinkering it up down.
Go see.
It may happen.
Go see.
I got some anime like cosplay I've been planning, so we'll see.
Yeah, and our anniversary is coming up too. We definitely got to tell the people about that.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
All right, guys. We are now way over our time.
All right.
Wow! Look at this. Like Michael Jackson when I got in the camera earlier. I apologize for that lighting.
And you talked about Mike, so that was like a Mike reference, and then you look like Mike. See, when you talk about Mike so much, you become Mike.
I mean, I know he didn't do it.
And Mike touched little boys. I don't care what nobody say.
You ain't do it.
I'm willing to argue with people all day about that. Mike touched some little boys.
He ain't do it.
Mike touched a little boy from You Got Served, the white kid. Wade, Mike touched him.
And he lost that battle. And You Got Served.
He lost the battle both in court and the movie.
Sorry. Now we're being bad. That was dark. Now we're being bad. We're being bad. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining.
I got more.
Please.
If you want more dark humor, just let me know.
Oh my gosh. We'll be here next
I'll
week.
do a late night series.
If you don't stop.
Blerdy After Dark.
Hello, everyone. This is the Blerdy Company. Smooth jazz.
I played it.
Blerdy
plays at late night.
I know what you were talking about.
I'll play that as I'm dropping these dark humor jokes.
Oh my gosh. I have to go cook dinner too. See, we got to go. We got to roll.
Dinner, man. We ain't cooking. It's Friday.
We're not.
I want to
Hey, we are broke, my guy.
Some other strip.
Guess we're going to Wendy's.
What? I'm going to Wendy's.
Bye, guys.
Right,
Thank you for joining.
Next week.
Thank
Same
you.
time, man.